Hello, everyone. We're back with some Vampire Survivors. Uh, just looking at what day this is. I think I have one last one to do with the Arcanus, and then I can start in on the secrets. Let's take a look. Yep, this one. I'm not gonna lie. I just twisted my back. It really hurts. I'm getting old. With this person. Gonna be real simple. Just Mad Forest, 50 or 6 items, and we'll see if we can't make it to. I think level 50 is all I need to do. So, what will synergize best? That's the real question. What gives me the best synergies? +1 is always good. That doesn't really help. Kind of get an idea too for later. It seems like not much is built around that Tragic Princess cooldown. Cooldown of lists is reduced while moving. Oh, okay. She gets an area bonus then at the start, huh? There's no way that holds. Let's do this. Let's go. Holy shit. Let's go. I know this area bonus doesn't last, but fuck. Oh man, you give me that and the Tigremosu, huh? We're gonna go with the Tigremosu because I think that's the rarer of the two. And we'll just have to grind away until Magnet shows back up. Alright, see the area size has been affected. Yeah, now we're to normal sizes. Oh man, that area bonus at the start is nice, right? But she also gets a health bonus, which I don't think that's going to hurt me here. Again, we're only trying to reach level 52, so it's a little less pressing. Let's go ahead and close out the Tigremosu, so that's just set. I figure if I get that, the other gun will show up, because that will indicate to the game that that's really what I'm trying to do. Oh, I got trying to straighten out my back. That being said, I'll have how many slots open? That one. Maybe fire one? Get the guns going. I like the punch that the fire one has. Again, one of the items I haven't been using as much, but is a good item to have and use. And the spinach is on the ground, so I can always run and grab that if I want it. Could really use that the other gun right about now. I'm trying to stay in the zones of protection. Oh, there we go. There's the other gun. You can get that going. Ooh. Just trying to stay and pockets of not having bats. I think the curse is on. So that means it's all a little bit more hectic. I would take King's Bible still. King's Bible is always a good, reliable choice, I feel like. We're just gonna try to get that up fast. Although I now realize I'm still waiting for the Attract Orb. Because I took the Tigrammasu over Attract Orb. I figure damned either way, right? Like nothing, whatever I picked was gonna be good. It's great timing on this fire thing. No, I'm on King's Bible, I think. I'm gonna try holding out for that. I might still get Candelabra and just pick up the spinach off the ground. It just means I might have to wait to evolve the fire one. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Things are already going nice and quick right now. Should probably prioritize the guns, as I do have the thing I need to evolve that. Still looking for Empty Tome. I guess I have an open slot too from the guns. So, I haven't given that thought then. Let's go ahead and grab Spellbinder. See if that helps generate the King's Bible. Duplicator, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the duplicator because I can get that. I do, like I said, I have an open slot. Still going to look for the Candelabra, and I'll just pick up the spinach off the ground. Yeah. I feel like it's going to punish me for taking the Tigrammasu over the Magnet Orb. Again, I should probably focus on the guns. See, this is where a magnet would come in super handy. Just get extra on everything. Not taking Lightning Ring. Go ahead and get out of that ring. It was kind of collapsing on me. Oh, we have the chest. Let's go ahead and grab it. Guns. Oh, wow, my back. I'm gonna have to maybe lay out here. That really kind of messes up my day, I think. If it's just uncomfortable sitting, well, it messes up my day, or I just need to replan my day. I think I just replan my day. Take it easy. I gotta get back to exercising, which I want to do when I get home. It's just difficult to do here. It's difficult to exercise when you're not in the place Like I had a nice routine at home. You know, I woke up in the morning. It's not even like making breakfast. I don't mind making breakfast. But with Brian, he was always just waking up so late or getting out of bed so late. Like, I'm like, well, it's practically lunch. You want me to still make you breakfast or you want to wait until lunch? You know? But I'll continue to make him breakfast. Whatever he wants. I kind of dropped the ball last time we were home. I don't know, it's, I guess, an easier routine when, like, here in a way. I don't know how else to describe it. See, this is where really having that magnet orb would come in handy right now. There's just a ton of XP on the floor here. I can only get to so much of it, because everything's crowding kind of in around me. So I gotta try to stay inside the, there's a tracked orb. Let's take a reassessment here. Alright, I still want Empty Tome, Candelabra, and I have an open slot. What was I thinking for the open slot? King's Bible. King's Bible is what I'm thinking for the open slot. And I think that would be a really good run if I can get that going. Like I said, I know spinach is on the ground, so I would just pick that up. Trying to venture out. We're going to go ahead and close out this duplicator because he doesn't like more projectiles. A candy box. That's a surprise, but that allows me just to select the King's Bible. There we go. It's rare to get a candy box, I feel like. From a level, unless she has incredibly high luck. I don't think I've ever noticed that. I think I've had it before, but I don't think it happens that often. We're skipping the spinach, because like I said, I know that's on the ground. Main thing is looking for Candelabra. And Candelabra and Empty Tome. And kind of sort of focus on these guns. I don't think that stuff is strong enough to kill these vampire bats. They're pretty strong. Ugh. So my best bet is to run away and try to survive the minute. Skip that. Alright, there's Candelabra. We'll go ahead and grab that. It's gotta be like, what are you doing? What is this build you're doing? I have a method now. I have a pretty set plan of what I want, how I want it. That kind of sounds a little wrong. I'm gonna take some ibuprofen here. I don't really do anything, but I guess I overextended my back, and that probably is what did it. Again, I need to I was doing so good. I was like exercising 6 days a week when we were at home. And so it's just easier to do it for me, or in the schedule, like my day to day. Because like I guess since I'm 6 hours ahead, it just leaves when everyone else's schedule is on like the East Coast time. Like being on East Coast time, like 6 hours ahead is really just the way you want to be. Like, yeah, you're working later into the night, but you have the whole morning. Everyone else on the East Coast is asleep, so it's like stuff really doesn't get started until like late. And so you can really, if you wake up early, you can really make the most of that morning. That's what I do. I just really try to make the most out of the morning. I'm still looking for Empty Tome. There's Empty Tome. Haven't given any thought of what Arcanus I want. Chance to Freeze. I think the one that gives Heart of Fire explodes on light. I think the one that gives me the counterpart is kind of what I want. Explosions, damage, projectiles gain up to 3 bounces. I don't really have that. Enables critical hit. Cooldown. Wait, gives +3 reroll silent ult section. -8% cooldown for each active weapon slot left empty. 3 revivals. List of weapons come with a counterpart. I think that was the right call. Because now you just see I love the skeleton horde. It's just a steamroll at this point. I feel like I need to check to make sure I don't have that. Yeah, alright, that's good. Hold on a second. I want to turn this up so I can hear him a bit better. There we go. Oh, cool down. I think this will be in the middle of the month of July, so I think most people will kind of know already, if you're watching the channel, kind of what I already have going on. July's a busy month for us, so I'm literally like right now making content to like cover me in the month of July. Because things are just going to be kind of crazy. Now, so I'm going to go to the right here and pick up that spinach leaf. Oh, but not before getting that first. And that's so I can, oh, there's another, what did I'm just dropping chests everywhere. That might be the guns. No, no guns. Am I waiting on something? No, all that should be good. I don't know why it didn't give me the evolve on one of those. And we're just going for that spinach right now. That'll give me a little bit more punch on everything, but it'll also allow for the evolve of the fire one. which is like why in a lot of my early times playing this game, Fire One was one of the things I really liked because I felt like that was a good weapon to augmentation combo. This is quite the horde, so we're going to just slow our pace down a bit. You know, I don't want to go so fast that I'm in the enemies taking damage. I really can't wait to be in Europe so I don't get the commercials from the internet or on Twitch. I'm just like, again, I don't fault it. Twitch has to do something to make money, and so like I guess they're really like, yeah, we're gonna push more ads off on our creators. I think giving the 55% share really sweetened the deal for creators. When it was 30%, it's like less pressing to run ads. But now that like you have a chance to really earn some money from the ads. I've yet to been able to stream with the new ad share, so I don't know what it's like. All right, we're gonna grab the spinach first. We're gonna go back and grab that chest that I had to leave behind. All right, there we go. So there's a chest back here. So it's just like, I think a common complaint I have of I'm so tired of just like so much of like everyday life being inundated by commercials. Like they're one of the worst things to happen to society was commercials. And if you work in the commercial industry, like that's not a knock against you. Like I get you have to make money, you got a job, all that stuff. Alright, we're into overlevels. We're just gonna do random always. So it's like I don't knock you, you know, I don't blame you. I think what I want to do now is go for this Skull Maniac. And let that just give me a little bit more curse level. So we're gonna start making our way over to that. And that's one of the advantages of not having Mad Groove, is it like it actually gets me active, it gets me going. I need one of those like magnet orbs on the ground to pick up all the XP I'm leaving behind. Like I pick up everything in front of me, but I know I'm leaving a lot behind me. Again, I'm going to just check, make sure I'm not missing any chests. I'm not. Oh, literally a chest opened up there. That should be an evol. Will this be the guns? I think this is the guns finally. And then I also get an open slot. I don't, maybe a lightning ring? Rune Tracer could be fun, but I don't get the... You know what? I'm going to take this, because then I can take the thing that gives me the 3 bounces. Because Clover is on the ground here, and that'll give me another evolve for the crosses. So I'm watching Lazy Tom stream. If you don't know Lazy Tom, I highly recommend his stream. It's good, fun time. Anyway, he gets a lot of the food delivery programs, and he answered. He has a redeem for cat ears, and he answered the door wearing cat ears. And I'm like, oh, jeez. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's go get that Clover. Which one's closer to the one on the left? I need to make sure I skirt a little bit further to the left and avoid. Yeah, they're not expensive. I need to work on voice training. That's a thing I know. I don't know. I feel like I've not hit a wall. I lack confidence in it, and I don't know. Like I'm like a little embarrassed about how people might react. What I need to do is sit here and like practice, because I can hear my own voice with the monitor on, and I can always record it too to compare what my normal speaking voice is compared to like trying to do a more feminine voice. Yeah, it's I just gotta try a bit harder. It's hard. It's hard. Like, but like that's the human condition. I think just life is hard. Life is difficult. You know, like I'm most days, I might not talk about it, but most days I'm probably like paralyzed by anxieties of some sort. You know, like I worry about the future, my future, our future. Me and Brian. So and it's like it's anxiety and stress, and I guess I just don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just going to have to kind of see where things lead. Right? Again, that's what I'm saying. That's life. That's alright. Let's go ahead and close out this Skullomaniac. Try to get that extra curse. So I don't know. I'm like trying to focus on, like, I have only so many. Like, that's it. There's just so many hours in the day. And I feel like I'm really, like, starting to get stretched thin, maybe, in the day-to-day. So... Oh, what the fuck just got on me? What the fuck was that? Alright, well. Damn. Straight up fucking killed me. I don't know what was on me. I didn't see anything. Alright, we got a secondary candy box and a sword. We'll see what we pick up with the candy box. Trying to think, what other things get more bounces? That fucking minecart thing, but that's not an option. That's a shame. Fuwalu. Wouldn't be too bad. I don't know what other thing. Bloody Shear. 1000 Edge. Let me see. Let me see what weapons synergize with the Arcanist. There we go. Arcanist list. Okay, Gemini comes with the counterpart. I have that. Listed weapon projectiles generate explosions, cooldowns. Gives +3 revivals. Overall projectile speed. HP. Projectiles gain up to 3 bounces and might pass through enemies and walls. Iron Blue will. Applies to knife. Okay, so knife is what I want. Because I want this VII. So we'll grab the knives. And what? Alright. I still have a little bit of time. I really want to know what was I just hung up on this piece of, like, I don't know. I don't know what killed me. I'm very curious. Oh, I left the chest up there. Well, I can go try to get that chest. There's no rush, I guess. Gives me something to do. At this point, it would just be money. That should be my Arcanist. So we're looking for VII. Problem is, I don't have a lot. VII. Listed weapons gain 3 bounces. That's the one I want. Oh wait, no, that's... Alright, we'll still get it. I thought it also included, the other, what's the... Alright, that one then. That's not at all what I thought it did, I guess. I thought the wand and... So wait, what's the one that gives 3 bounces to the wand? And... I thought there was one that gives bounces. Listed weapons, yeah, okay. So there are 2. Waltz of Pearls. Listed weapons gain 3 bounces pass through enemies, whereas this just gains 3 bounces, and that's Magic Wand, Holy Wand, Wandfire, Hellfire Cross, Heaven's Sword. That's the one I wanted. I don't think I can go and buy an Arcanist from the Vizard. Well, it's just gonna be like a chaos of knives here. I feel like I'm not gaining any XP. These guys not drop any XP now? What's he talking about? Sorry. What's he going on about? Oh. The... Super Mario World. Yeah. Yeah, we're just just doing, I'm at level 103. Only need to make level 50, so I think I'm safe here. Alright, we're almost at the chest now. I didn't need this chest, it's just more running down. Running for the money. Grabbing the money. So there's two. I'd like to get both and like do a build around that. Like, see, I think that's where you can really start to have fun, especially once you have the like seals for the collection, and you can seal stuff you don't want away, and you can just like load up like the wands, the swords, all that stuff that you want the 3 bounces to. It just takes like a part of planning on my part. I took the first one. I didn't realize there was more than one that gave the 3 bounces, which that's even better, I think. I just picked the wrong one. So I was like, I thought there was one that didn't. I just assumed it was one, and it was just showing me in the past the ones that I had. And now I understand that there's more than one that does the same thing. Also, I probably need to drink more water. That's something I need to do. I need to drink more water. So needless to say, like, I'm ready to... I understood why we came back. Like, it was important that we came back. And it's like one of those things where it's like, I guess life conspiring against stability. That's maybe that's the wrong way of describing it. Like, I guess just like life is this weird and chaotic thing, and I want for it to not be, and it just is. Maybe that's it. I want like stability. I want things to be like less crazy in the world. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, I don't know if it's like I just remember the 90s being a little bit more carefree, or if I'm projecting the fact that I was a kid and things were just more carefree for me, but like probably not so for parents and adults. Like, you know, I feel like the economy's always going to be a problem. You know, I think without stability, like, say what you want, like, Greenspan definitely led the Fed with, like, just stability and, like, tempered guidance. And now that, you know, he's retired from the Fed chair, I feel like there's been a lot of turnover on the Fed chair, and like there just can't be general consensus in how to run the Fed in America, and that just leads to a bit of chaos and unorganized. Like, it doesn't allow for enough time for things to stabilize. You know, I actually give Obama a bunch of like shit for, well, one part Obama for not raising interest rates while he was in power. I don't think that would have hurt the economy. I think what hurt the economy was having 0% interest rates for almost a decade, over a decade. So like banks got pretty much a free handout. Like that's like no one wants to admit it, but like having like no interest rates from the Fed, that's what led to inflation for a decade. Like yeah, things were stable because nobody was at least raising prices because of that. But because of that, like I guess what my point is like now we're complaining about inflation being so high, but realistically we're just catching up with a decade's worth of inflation all at once, and maybe that's the way we need to look at it. It's not that it's high, it's just things are returning to where they would be had inflation occurred normally under the 0% interest rates from the Fed. I think someone like Greenspan would have said early on, hey, we need to raise interest rates. Things are stable enough. Things have stabilized. Things are better. People aren't losing their homes as drastically. The job market's improved. We need to increase interest rates just so the inflation doesn't get out of hand. But now we're faced with a situation where inflation is kind of like out of hand. Don't take financial advice from me. I just kind of I'm just like talking on what I think. Doesn't mean what I know. I am not a financial advisor. I don't have a like degree in economics. I have a degree in fine arts, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But it's what I see and what I suspect, what I feel, my interpretations of the situation. Oof, people are getting in and doing some damage. So I want, again, like I said, I think I just want like this return to stability. And I don't think that's too much to ask for. We're going to go ahead and quit. Take that. Reach level 50. What was the second unlock? I got another unlock? Oh, the 1.0 collection. I have Sigma Blade. Sigma Blade's going to allow me to do so much more now that I have Sigma Blade. That'll make getting like the secrets done a little easier. I can farm for cash and get gold. Yeah, Sigma Blade really helps. But if you made it this far, please considering subscribing to the channel. It really helps out. I'm not going to even ask for a like or comment. If you want to like and comment, that's on you. I appreciate it. I would take a sub over any of that. And I say that because, you got to make the push. You got to make the push to 1,000, and I'm barely breaking 20 now. But the growth has been slow and steady, and I'm happier with that than like I worry about someone like Chippy right now. He's trying to grow his channel. He had one video go very successful and it's blowing up, but my worry is that success will die down and he'll be left kind of struggling to restart. I think he's already in a good position though. Chippy, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making the chip tunes and the music. I think people will watch. But have a good night, have a good evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.